by Mary.
Peggy.
Okay, played by Peggy. Anna Maria Sirani, 1645 to 1715, around 14, younger sister of Elisabetta, will be played by Mary. The setting, Bologna around 1659, the art school of Giovanni Andrea Sirani. There are canvases scattered around the walls. There are easels set up with canvases on them. There's a curtain that can be pulled over to hide the area, which creates the effect of another room. The rise. Elisabetta is standing in front of an easel. Standing in front of an easel painting her Saint Mary Magdalene in tennis. She keeps looking over at the paintings on the other side of the room. At last, she stands up and walks over to the paintings and examines them.
His brush strokes are too heavy on this part of the picture. Father should have given him a smaller brush to work with, which would have made his strokes lighter.
Elisabetta looks at the next canvas.
And you, oh Father, why did you let this happen? Maybe if he sits by the window.
Elisabetta moves to the easel with the canvas on it, over to the window.
He will see the light from outside that he needs to darken the colors on this painting.
Elisabetta looks at another painting.
Father needs to tell you to open your eyes, to really look at what is in front of you, not at what you think you see. More details will make this picture stronger and more appealing, not only to the viewer, but also to the painter.
Elisabetta, are you here? Elisabetta, where are you? Elisabetta,
I'm over here.
I've been looking for you everywhere. I went to the shops. You were supposed to pick up ribbon and cloth for Mother.
Well, you have found me.
Father,
Is not here yet.
I know that.
I must clean the brushes that I have been using before Father arrives. He gets very upset if the brushes are not clean.
The brushes are not important now.
Of course they are. When I paint, the time goes so fast, I should have stopped sooner.
Ugh, where do I begin?
I still have some errands to run for Mother. As you said, she wants ribbon for...
Something has happened.
I do not want to be here when Father comes.
He's at the house.
But it is almost time for the school to open.
Father,
His students will be here shortly.
he's not.
Dude, Father is never late.
Elisabetta, stop cleaning those brushes, please.
What is it, Anna Maria?
Father is not coming to school today.
Why would you say that?
Father has been forbidden to leave the house.
Forbidden?
Yes.
Why are you saying such a silly thing?
Oh, you left so early this morning.
So I could come and work on that.
Elisabetta points to the painting that she was working on.
I am calling it Saint Mary Magdalene in Penance. What do you think?
Anna Maria walks around the painting.
I saw it just a few days ago. You did so much this morning.
I ran over here after I ate my breakfast so I could work before the students arrive.
And after you left, Father, Mother, and I sat down to breakfast. We were eating and everything seemed all right, when suddenly Father became pale.
Pale? I do not understand.
Father fell over.
Why did he?
Mother and I managed to get him into bed.
Father's home in bed now?
Yes,
But he is supposed to teach.
not today.
You are not making sense, Anna Maria.
After we got Father into bed, Mother told me to run and get the doctor. I was so frightened, but I ran as fast as I could. At first, I could not find the doctor at his house. He was in the back of his house planting flowers. Once I found him, I got the doctor to our house.
Was it something that Father ate?
No,
What then?
it's his gout.
Oh, then he will be all right.
It was such a difficult morning for Mother and me.
What about the school?
The doctor said Father cannot leave the house today.
Anna Maria, my hands are wet. Please move my painting over to my other paintings in that corner.
Anna Maria walks over to the stack of paintings. After she puts the easel down, she begins looking at the other paintings.
Father's students will be here soon.
When did you paint this, Elisabetta?
Anna Maria is holding a painting.
I finished it a few weeks ago. I call it Virgin and Child.
Just by looking at the painting, I can feel the love she has for her child.
We will have to close the school today.
And Maria picks up another painting.
And when did you paint this?
A few months ago.
Is it based on the story you used to tell me about Judith and...
Yes, it is. I will tell the students that the school is closed just for today.
Meaning the painting.
In the story, Judith beheads the drunken Assyrian general who wants to destroy her home, right?
Holofernes was the general's name, and that is his head. Maybe I should wait until all the students arrive and tell them all together.
You have painted so much, Elisabetta.
Do you think I should tell them about Father's gout?
I did not realize how hard you've been working on these paintings, but looking at them all together.
Maybe the students will be more understanding about not having school today if they know Father is suffering.
When I look at all of your paintings together, I see what the others have seen. Elisabetta, your paintings touch a part of us in a way that is special.
I just hope the students are not upset when I tell them.
They will not be,
Why do you say that?
because we are not closing the school.
What?
You can be the instructor.
Me?
Now I understand.
What?
I once heard Mother say to Father that he didn't want you to paint.
When I was little, I would sit in the room with Father for hours and watch him mix colors. Use different brushes to create wonderful images on his canvases. My fingers would move on their own in the air, attempting to weave images in the air. Sometimes I would fall asleep on the floor with my arms still moving, still creating. But Father would never let me paint on a canvas. One day, Signora Malvasia came to Father's studio. He said that he could see my magical pictures in the air, and it was not right for Father not to teach me to paint. It was Signora Malvasia who convinced Father to teach me to paint.
I understand why.
Why, what?
Father was afraid
Of what?
that you could paint pictures in the air.
What are you saying?
The students will be here soon. We must get things ready
For what?
to open the school.
But
You will need to teach the students.
I cannot teach.
You are the one that creates pictures in the air.
To Elisabetta,
Put the paints on the easels.
Anna Maria begins to put the paints on the easels.
When the students come, I will tell them that Father will return tomorrow.
No,
What do you mean?
not tomorrow.
Then when? How long? Anna Maria,
When the doctor and Mother walked out of Father's room and closed the door, Mother asked the doctor to tell her the truth. I listened at the steps.
and
Father will never be able to come back to the school to teach.
are you sure the doctor said
Never.
never?
And then Mother began to cry.
Anna Maria pulls the curtain around the easels to separate the space, so the audience cannot see the easels with the canvases on them.
Poor Father.
You will instruct the students.
And after today,
You need to let the students know about Father.
Elisabetta picks up a brush and then walks behind the curtain. Elisabetta is talking to students.
good morning. There's a situation. My father will not be here today. Do not worry. You can still paint. I will be helping you today.
Elisabetta is handing a brush to a student.
Use this brush. It will make the strokes lighter as you paint in that area, which will give it a different feel, more of what you really want.
She is talking to another student.
Before you return to your painting, take a moment to look out of the window. Bologna is a beautiful place, colorful. Notice how the light changes on different parts of the building. Yes, you see, don't you? Now return to the painting with the idea of the different lights guiding your strokes.
She is speaking to another student.
Look at the woman that you have put on the canvas. Ask yourself, why did she choose to paint her? Once you answer that question, you need to make sure that you paint her the way you see her in your mind. Ah, there is recognition in your eyes.
Elisabetta returns to the other side of the curtain.
The students trust you.
They trust Father
Elisabetta, they are doing what you said to do without even questioning you.
because they think Father will come back.
They have all seen you paint, and they have all seen your paintings.
That doesn't mean
They have seen how fast you are and how good.
Father knows so much, I still have so much to learn.
And they've probably all heard the rumor.
What rumor?
It's about Guido Reni.
Father's teacher?
Yes,
But he is dead.
and that's it. That is it.
What?
Maybe you need to know what people of Bologna are saying about you, and maybe this will give you the confidence to
What do they say about me?
that you are the reincarnation of Father's teacher Guido Reni.
That is ridiculous.
They believe that your source is from a very special talent from him.
Hard work is the source. This is not the time to think about silly rumors.
It is true, there's much to think about now. I told you Mother was very upset when the doctor told her that Father could no longer run the school.
Well, Father enjoys teaching painting, so Mother must be very sad for Father.
No.
No, what?
Mother told the doctor that Father has not painted much these past years.
He has been very busy with the school.
It's because there have not been many commissions for our Father.
Father said that he can paint later.
The money from this art school is what we live on.
You mean if the school closes?
Mother says we will not have money for food.
There's a knock at the door.
What now?
Elisabetta goes over to the door and opens it. There is the sound of voices. Anna Maria starts to pace back and forth. Elisabetta returns.
Who is it?
Duke Cosimo,
What is that?
I will explain.
Elisabetta, carrying the package, returns to the door. She closes the door.
What happened?
Elisabetta opens her hand to reveal money.
Why do you have that money?
Duke Cosimo commissioned me to do 2 paintings for him and his wife. And he came to pick them up and he paid me. I will give this money to Mother.
Father can no longer take care of our family.
I can get more commissions.
You must take over Father's art school, Elisabetta.
Elisabetta is walking around the space.
If they think I am the incarnation of Guido Reni, let them think that. It will make the school more popular.
Pointing to a section of the room,
We can use that area over there and bring in more students. I'm going to write notes to some of the families of Bologna and invite them not only to bring their sons, but also their daughters to attend our school.
It will be nice to have girls to paint with.
We are going to make this school very successful, sister.
I know.
The